up, people? This is James Pribram, the Eco Warrior, here in Grand Haven, Michigan, on a beautiful sunny day. Well, the Eco Warrior project, I started that in the beginning of 2006. The project is about me traveling around the world to regions of coastline that are being threatened by either pollution or overdevelopment. In the beginning, I would go there with a photographer who would document me meeting with local environmentalists and environmental groups. I would write a story about what the threat was, what was going on, who was involved. It began that way, and it kind of evolved and got bigger and bigger. Then it turned into a documentary film, which we've been working on. The documentary film is entitled Eco Warrior. It's just basically one man's journey to do what he can to make a difference. And it also is a project that is spotlighting other eco warriors like myself. I've been here 3 times. I've yet to surf, but I have a good feeling about this trip. Well, the crew in Grand Haven, Michigan was myself, David Vanderveen, and Vince Stewart. He's the filmmaker, the cook, the coordinator. You know, he's a great friend, he's passionate. When it really gets down to the whole thing, it's a core group of people who care about the same thing, and that's our oceans, our beaches, and the sport of surfing. And it's about what we do to preserve them. When I started the project in 2006, OP was my main sponsor. They pulled out at the end of the year. I tried to float the project as much as I could with my own savings. That ran out.
If it wasn't for excess energy drinks and David Vanderveen, this project would be dead. I mean, gone, done.
That's about as pristine as it gets. That's the reason that when JMO came and said, hey, I want to really expand this Eco Warrior project, I said, you know, this is where I grew up. This is where God's country is. It's just unbelievable out here. And, you know, we're not trying to expose it because we think we want 1 million people to come here and pollute it, but when people see the beauty that's out here and how natural it is and how wonderful it is, I think most people tend to say, hey, we need more of this. How do we clean up our own lakes? How do we clean up our own rivers?
Grand Haven, Michigan, they have pollution problems on the Grand River. So we went back there and jumped on stand-up paddle boards and took a spin around the wave. Everything that dumps out into the river was coming out and meeting the lake. Dirty runoff water, it was factories, it was, I mean, whatever was coming down the toilet was coming out there. Between this ocean and mountainside. We just paddled through it to really just to experience what it was like. It's just the season.
We really want to raise awareness. We really want to encourage people to know they can make a difference when it comes to the quality of water in their hometown, their home beach, wherever it is, if it's on the Great Lakes or the oceans.
Each trip, what we do is we have someone who researches what's going on there, and basically they start feeding us information and we research it, and we have to go down there and basically do, it's like a fact-finding mission.